Hello, fellows. It's day 72 of my journal. Um, I'm going to talk about my day, some thoughts as usual, but I might be making a video on, like, Animal Farm and politics, how, like, governments can fall into authoritarian or fascist societies, fascist political systems. I'm too tired to talk about that now. I'll make a high quality video about it later, hopefully. So, my day, I had a pretty great day, I think, and um, I thought of a thing that I think will help me manage my time better, or help me pick more motive for my time, because I know how to control what I'm doing and how I'm doing it. I just want to know what I should be doing and make sure that what I am doing is something that is productive and will help my life in the future. So, my day, I woke up like 9:30 in the morning, and I called my buddy Jonah and even Aiden as well. My close friends, we had a call. It was great, and we talked and we laughed and stuff. Jonah told me some stories and dreams he had. He's dreaming about me while I'm away, That makes me feel so happy. I like having friends that think about me from time to time. And of course I think about them too. Yeah. I miss them. I miss them. I miss my buddies. Anyway, I forgot. I didn't really get ready in time because I was calling my friends, but eventually guests came over. We were having brunch together. I ended up getting fully ready and then kind of hopped out and said hello. We all had brunch, and the people, they complimented my German after I told them that I didn't take it in school. Um, we all, we had some nice talks about, like, Chinese, and by talks I mean single sentence conversations because, yeah, my German isn't that good. And we went out for a very nice walk. I forgot my phone, and I'm kind of glad I did. It was so beautiful, and, like, I don't know this town very well because, or the city, because I just came here recently on exchange. Um, and so this whole new area that I didn't even know existed, we got to explore it, and it was so nice. It was, like, nostalgic and similar to New Zealand, but also Switzerland, and it was, like, similar to the two places that make me feel comfortable, and it made me very happy. The roads were, like, worn down, and there was, like, graffiti and old bridges, but nobody there, and, like, tons of fields. And that is totally like New Zealand, it's got, you don't know, sorry. New Zealand has a lot of rundown roads that nobody goes down, that you can just walk. It's, like, alone, and then just bush surrounding it, no houses or anything. And it was nice to see that here too. There were lots of old buildings and just a more countryside area, and yeah, yeah, that's cool. We went to a playground, me and my two host brothers and the kids of the guests that came over. We played tag, their version of tag. It's called, like, grab or catch, because you, like, capture the people, kind of. It's just regular tag, but, like, unfangen or something like that. Um, yeah, I climbed a lot of stuff. We went on a spinny wheel, and then we walked all the way home, which took ages. I had 2 hours of, like, free time, which I just spent, like, scrolling, and then we went out to um, Julius, my younger host brother's, um, like, trumpet concert. It's not a trumpet. It's not a tuba either. It's called a persona. or no, it's not. It's something like that in German. A trombone. Yeah, his trombone concert. We listen to his music, but we do that all the time, and I'm kind of getting bored of it. But I had some nice, like, hot, punch drink, and it was very festive and nice. Everything here is so Christmas themed. Christmas 2 days away. Whoa. No, I think maybe three. Uh, yeah. Went back home. It was night time at this point. I watched more reels and I called my buddy Wesley. I don't talk about him much because we don't interact too much, but he's a cool guy. He might even be, he might be watching this. Hi, Wesley. Um, uh, yeah. So a lot of the time, I go, hey, I don't know what I should be doing, and so I just don't do anything, or I do something unproductive. So from now on, I'm gonna split every morning when I wake up. This is the goal. I want to wake up and I go. I don't touch devices or anything apart from like stopping an alarm and checking notifications. Um, maybe I write in my dream journal if I'm still doing that. But I just want to sit and think and pick which of the categories I've just come up with now I want to do for the day. Maybe I'll make new ones or change them. I don't really care. But it's that at the start of the day, I pick something and then I kind of follow that category, not a certain thing, but a category that I can switch activities in between for the day. So I never feel like I'm forced to do one task, but I am going in one direction. Sorry, I'm following like this one kind of idea for that day that I can stay motivated towards. Okay, number one, music. I have a lot of stuff to do with music, and it's important. It could be a day where I practice guitar a little bit more than normal. I make music for the game that my friend is making, um, or maybe I study theory as well, um, or instruments, or set up like a Fiverr account for music making, or think about which software I might want to buy because I need to move off like free websites. Yeah, that kind of stuff. Um, Option two is art, but also that one show idea I had a while ago. So that could be drawing in my art book. It could be doodling uh, on my computer. It could be studying like anatomy, art theory, color theory. Could be animating that show and maybe working on the plot as well. Because although that's technically not in the category, it doesn't matter because it's just that I'm following this idea because it's mainly an art themed thing. It's a show that I'll animate, maybe. I don't know. Um, so coming up with a story for it is in that category, kind of. Yeah. Um, Number three is language. Again, that's a neat hobby of mine. I could study more Chinese, study more German. Those are both very important, but also work on constructed languages for both that story and another video game that I'm working on. Working uh, a language that I'm working on for somebody else's video game. For gnomes. And then the final category is like my brain and my body. So like I want to meditate. I'd want to have a day without like devices and stuff. Maybe think a lot about lucid dreaming. Read, but also go out for a walk, which also helps with clearing the head. Walking, biking, um, working out, um, yeah, planking, stuff like that. So that's my idea. I don't know if it's any good. Go tell me if it's good in the comments, or I don't know if anyone's watched this whole thing. Are there people that like watch these? Like, do people stay till the end, or is like, do I have dedicated viewers? I don't know. Have a great day or night or whatever. That was day 72 of my journal. Goodbye.